My name is Rockson Asamoah. I currently live in the United States, Louisville, Kentucky. I'm a native of this local area, which is a local area in the Nsuta district of Ghana, in the Ashanti region. For the past 10-12 years, I have been coming to Ghana each year on mission trips and health trips as well. But this year I decided I would rather coordinate things much better. So I formed a non-profit organization, Asamoah Asamoah Foundation.
In July 2017, Asamoah Asamoah coordinated his earlier personal health missions to Ghana. Through the Asamoah Asamoah Foundation, a GoFund and Facebook campaigns were hurriedly organized with a target campaign goal of $30,000 to help get medical supplies for the trip. However, only $1,920 was raised from both campaigns. The health mission provided health screening, that is, blood pressure test, sugar test, dental and eye screening, pre- and postnatal assistance in 5 local areas: Abaswa, Edutrim, Anwanya, Achia, and Banko in the Ashanti region. 4 nurses from North America joined forces with 2 US-trained physicians.
I happened to know some physicians, friends actually, who lived in the United States, who have actually moved back to Ghana. Doctors Ofosu Apia and Isabella Nyayan. They decided they will help me in making this project successful. So they volunteered to come down with us together with nurses from the United States.
My name is Dr. Ama Ofosu Apia. I'm a dentist. I trained in the United States of America in the state of Michigan.
I'm Dr. Isabella Beatrice Nyan, obstetrician gynecologist. I work at a private practice in East Legon.
So I work at the Trust Hospital in Accra. My friend Sam Asamoah, who lives in Kentucky in the US, he told me that he was coming to Ghana to do a healthcare project, an outreach program, and asked if I would like to participate in it. And I said, sure, I don't mind at all.
And I was invited to come on this medical mission.
We've learned of the fact that they have blood pressure issues, diabetes issues, and also eye problems. So we coordinated with the Uamuasi Seventh-day Adventist Hospital to bring also personnel, nurses. And we also used the local nurses in the local clinics at Edutrim and Anwanya, as well as Abesua.
They were ably assisted by 2 local nurses from the host clinic at Edutrim, 5 nurses, and an eye specialist from the Uamuasi SDA Hospital, our referral hospital for the health mission trip.
My name is Adman Desi, and I'm an eye specialist. I took part in this screening exercise, taking care of the patient or the client's eyes. Today we've seen about 70-80 patients with different eye conditions.
The campaign started on July 17, 2017. The first location the team visited was Abaswa, where 137 patients were screened for blood pressure, sugar, and eye screening. Dr. Amma additionally screened and washed the teeth of 93 students from the local primary school in the town. Since this was our first station for the program, our staff got overwhelmed with the number of people who needed help with their health issues. We had very limited medical supplies, so we started to be selective and concentrated more on the people the staff felt needed help the most. The health staff from the Uamuasi SDA Hospital were on hand to determine and assess those who needed to seek additional medical attention in their facility.
We came here on Sunday and we started on Monday and we've been seeing quite a lot of people. We've seen school children, we've seen adults, the elderly, young people, and what I have found from my point of view, there's a terrible need for dental health care here in this area. We've been to ASIEDU, where we saw about 130 people.
Our second station on July 18 was Bangkok, a relatively larger town than the rest of the localities. An overwhelming number of people enthusiastically came for screening. At this station, Dr. Nyan conducted breast screening for all the women who visited the station. Our staff sent several people who were very sick to the Efiduase Government Hospital.
Na mayale be 3 years ni yale ne wo me yefunfa me fa ne woro so sa na adekodere no na me fa ne me yefun ni nyina me homi na ekosi mi yema na me yemu tutumi a kosi mo si nyina ma bre ho pe je me da ko hospital sa you try me stand and you say den so jam system den so jam na wudu no ti ama me program obo ti me stress le bia wo be free na to me doctors
We screened 124 patients from this locality. Our third stations were Achia and Awanya on July 19, 2017. We combined these two towns due to logistical reasons. The team attended to about 180 people from the two towns combined. Our final station was our host town at Edutrim on July 20, 2017.
Currently we are at Edutrim. Yesterday we went to Banku. These places are close to Drabing, Ejuso, Kumasi area. Yesterday we saw a total of 66 women. We did breast exam, heart and lung exams, abdomen, and today at Edutrim we saw a total of 59 women. We had severe hypertensives that we picked up that had never been diagnosed, and they went to the local clinic. Some of them, if they were not, their pressures were not too high, we were able to give them some medicines that we brought with us. We picked up some diabetics, we picked up breast cancers, irregular bleeding, and we had no anemia test with us, so we did the local anemia screening and we sent them to the local clinic.
However, work there began on July 18, 2017. We used the local community clinic that serves Abaswa, Edutrim, Achia and Awanya. The residing physician at the local clinic helped the team with the exercise. People from the other towns who couldn't make it on the previous days came to Edutrim to be screened. About 200 people were screened at Edutrim. On our last day, the team presented medical supplies plus the remainder of the medical supplies in use to the Edutrim Community Clinic. The gifts were received on behalf of the clinic by the local attending physician and the current assemblyman for that area. The local physician made a special request for an emergency medical ambulance for the clinic so that they could take the very sick patients to bigger hospitals such as the Okonfo Anochi Hospital in Kumasi, which is about 45 miles away, for critical medical situations. The highlight of the event was the health question and answer times, held in the evenings at 7 p.m. at the local SDA church at the host town of Edutrim from July 17 to July 20, 2017. The physicians and nurses were on hand each evening to give general talk on a relevant health topics for the local people, as well as providing answers to all the health questions posed by the people. The health staff admitted those questions were some of the best times they have had interacting freely with the local people.
We went to Edutrim last night and did a health talk. I did from my perspective as a dentist, and Dr. Nyan, she did it from her perspective as an obstetrician and gynecologist. We've done quite a bit of work, including checking for high blood pressure, checking for blood sugar, weight, and then the dental care. So we've done breast examination by Dr. Nyan. One thing that we discovered is that there are quite a few people who have high blood pressure and don't know that they have it. There's also quite a number of people with high sugar and don't know that they have it. There are a few people who have symptoms of high blood pressure, which include headaches, and they complain of headaches, but they don't know why they have the headaches. So what this program has helped us to do is to identify a lot of these people who have high blood pressure, and we've even taken some to a local clinic for them to receive care. We've also encouraged quite a number of them to seek help, make regular trips to the clinic so that they can be treated by doctors there and nurses.
I think this is a good thing that we should all be engaged in as doctors. Go into the outposts and devote a day or two to do medical screening. In fact, there were several patients that had heart murmurs. One had close to having a heart block that we will be sending to the cardiologist in Ajuso. So these are people that are walking around and have no idea that they have problems. So if a lot of doctors will devote their time 1 or 2 days in a while to go into the villages and give their services, I believe that will be a healthier country.
Since Monday, which is July the 17th, we've moved from Abesua, we've gone to Banco, we've gone to Atria, we've also gone to Angunya. But the problem is that we need more assistance in really getting this project underway. It was not until we got into it that we realized we needed a lot more assistance, because the numbers were amazing. I mean, there were all kinds of people wanting to come and get health help. Some of them have very, very serious high blood pressure. Some of them are with serious diabetes, and also they have eye issues. Our work was only to just screen and determine those who were at risk and then refer them to the neighboring hospitals. We hope that this is going to be an ongoing project. This is our first major health project, and we hope that next year we can do a little bit more better. And I think in the future we'll be moving from other villages as well, other towns and villages, not only concentrated in this area, because the need is abundant. I mean, we have greater need to serve the people who need greater help. And I hope that I'll get assistance from friends, social media, and everybody who wants to pitch in to make this project successful. Thank you so much for everything.
The project was sponsored by Asamoah Asamoah and the Asamoah Foundation, plus donor funds of about $1,920, mostly from Travis Kelly and friend Jennifer. Our appreciation goes to Travis and Jennifer. Most of the medical supplies used for the program were purchased, and the rest came from physician friends of Sam Asamoah in the US and NP Betty Osei's physician friends from Chatham, Canada. The team was catered for 3 times a day by Mrs. Comfort Asamoah and were provided with local transportation to their workstations. Our sincere thanks go to the nurses and physicians who sacrificed their time, expertise, and efforts to make the 2017 Health Mission trip a huge success. Lastly, our special thanks goes to the media group from OpareDawuro Media, who provided the media coverage and documentary for the program free of charge.